Fallout, Nuka-Cola, and any other named properties within this episode pertaining to the Fallout franchise of games and media are the sole property of Bethesda Softworks and its subsidiaries. This episode is a work of fan art and parody and is intended for fun and enjoyment of fans like myself. Please don't sue me. Enjoy the show, Wasteland.
Hello, is anyone there? This is Grimm Grinner on all channels.
War never changed. Truth is, it was right from the start. What makes you special? I don't want to set the world on fire.
Welcome to the Wastes.
Hello there, Wasteland. This is Grimm Grinner, your voice in the wastes, coming at you from Radio Relay 91.7, aka Ronto Broadcasting Corporation. I've got some updates from around Ronto, as well as word from other parts of the wasteland, so sit back, crack a Nuka-Cola, and let's get right into it, shall we? First up, a weather report for the surrounding region, namely that there's a rat storm moving into the area near here, so steer clear of being caught outside, unless you got a more ghoulish complexion this afternoon. Even then, I'd wager getting into some secure shelter would probably be a safe bet, what with how bad the rats were this summer. Can't be too careful, as my granny used to say. Of course, rads aren't the only thing to worry about out there, as I got word from a reliable and anonymous source that the Brotherhood have reclaimed some more city blocks around the old can tower down by the water. With the Ronto regime of the CPF gaining ground in the northern part of the city, it only makes sense that each group is going to push to claim whatever's left. Could be building towards a bigger conflict, but that's what they've been saying for over 200 years now, so I don't know how much weight I put in that. Speaking of which, there's a small vigil and almost a wake or celebration being held in the remnants of the unfinished Vault 416. It's been 205 years since the bombs fell across the world, and the folks who took shelter there will be holding their annual gathering in the ruins of what could have been. I hear they've been working the past few years to get things cleared out and cleaned up, maybe even finished so that it can be a viable little settlement for survivors out there. What a lovely bit of joy amidst the wreckage, huh? On to some rumors and happenings I've been able to pick up from elsewhere in this vast wasteland we call home. Word out of the Commonwealth that some folks have been going missing in suspicious circumstances, only to show back up again, but not quite the same as their friends remembered. Not sure what that means or what the talk of synths is all about, but it does have the lovely people of Diamond City a bit on edge in recent months. Wonder if my buddy Conrad would know anything about that. Last I heard, he was headed that way. If anyone happens to spot a red-headed vault dweller out near Diamond City, tell him to send me a message somehow. Not sure if there's a courier service that goes from there to here, but I'm willing to pay an extra $250 caps to anyone willing to make the trip. That actually brings me to the next bit of news I received, this time out of the Mojave. Turns out a courier down there is making some waves, rocking into New Vegas with a score to settle. Something about a delivery gone wrong, looking for a member of the Great Khans named Benny. This same courier was also the first flesh and blood person to be seen going into the Lucky 38, renowned stronghold of one Mr. House. You all remember the Robco mogul responsible for helping rebuild New Vegas, protecting the strip with his fleet of Securitrons, all that stuff. Not sure what that could mean, especially with the ongoing conflicts between the NCR and Caesar's Legion, but I'm sure we'll see it all play out in good time. I've also received some letters from out near the capital wasteland, but I'll have to save that until I can get some verification on what I'm hearing out of there. For now, this is Grimm Grinner signing off, leaving you all with some serene tunes for wherever you're wandering out there. See you in the wastes. Welcome to The Wastes is a Wasteland podcast brought to you by Edward Grimm Grinner Hutchinson, but made possible by Wastelanders like you. If you'd like to support the show in a fun way or get some merch, check me out on Patreon or on Etsy. The links to both of those, as well as all my social media, can be found at linktree.com/welcome to the wastes. See you in the wastes.